Welcome to HSN Vault Coin Collector. I'm your host, Helen Keaty. I'm so glad you're joining us. We're here live over at 2 a.m. on the East Coast. We're here with our resident numismatist, Mr. Mike Mezak, who's gonna take you through the show, educate you, and we brought you so many amazing things. Super exciting. We even have some buried treasure that's not buried anymore.
Well, technically sunken treasure.
Sunken treasure, right. There you go, sunken treasure. You're right.
That's the next item. Really cool thing. Never done it before, so yeah, we'll get to that. But to start...
Yes, we have the last 30 years of the Indian head cents. It's 1880 to 1909 at $199.95 for FlexPay, so under $50 to get home.
Well, and here's one of the things. If you're a coin collector, if you started collecting like I did when I was a young child, way back, I mean, that was before even
before television. Electricity.
Before electricity,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
all that stuff. The Indian head cent was part and parcel of that collecting. As a matter of fact, when I started collecting, you could actually still occasionally get them in change. But they were really beat up and worn. This is, because it's this kind of quintessentially American coin, that you've got this, I mean, you look at it and you don't mistake it as anything other than an American or United States coin. And so oftentimes when you see, and we've sold many times, and many people have like the last 10 years of Indian head cents from 1900 through 1909. The 1909 being the rarest of those coins. That's about a $45 coin right there, because they were already making Lincoln cents in 1909.
So that's the last one they ever made.
That's the last one they ever made. They were also making Lincoln cents that year, and they kind of gave short shrift to the 1909 Lincoln, to the Indian head cent, which is why it's so valuable as well.
Because it's limited.
Right, but if you go before that, the coins get rarer literally as you go back every single year. And when you go back all the way to 1880, and we have every single year from 1880 all the way through 1909. The amazing part about this, and anytime we bring this out, we sell through a tremendous amount of these, and the biggest reason for that is look at the condition of the coins. Absolutely stunning. They look like they were, you know, like you just went back, time traveled back to 1880 and said, yeah, let me take this change back with me.
I think you could buy a house with that in 1880.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, something like that. Okay, maybe not quite, but close.
But close, yeah.
Well, I think it was, the wage in 1880 was basically $1 a day. So do the math. You know, it was $1 a day was the going wage in America at that time. Now, if you go forward, by the time you get to 1885, 1886, 1887, those are the coins that are the keys to this collection that you're going to see. And you can see they're absolutely stunning, individually hand-selected, so that you get each and every one of them in their own individual airtight holder. They're not reprinted, restruck, or redone. These are 100% original coins. Now, the key to this, and why we always sell a tremendous quantity of these when we can get them, which is relatively rare, is the fact that it's the price. So it's the price. I mean, 30 coins at $199, we're looking at basically $6.50 a coin. And by the time you actually take in the, you know, the holders and everything else.
Right, you said this is a $45 coin.
That's a $45, well, it's $6 a coin is what it comes down to. And as you look through here, this is a $45 coin right here, or $40.50 coin. I've got that sheet right here. $18, $21, $18, $15, $20, $30, $40. I mean, you know, on a per coin basis. You can easily pay coin by coin the $199 for that first 10 years. You can almost pay that for the last 10 years, and of course the middle 10 years are in the middle of, in terms of difficulty to get. Right. And so because of that, at the pricing of this at only $6 a coin, that's what makes it so collectible and desirable and valuable when we're able to get these in. Once again, each and every coin in their own individual airtight holder so that you can still show them off. As you can see right here, 1 cent, that kind of beautiful, quintessentially American, the Indian head cent that you see right there, that was there. Now, one of the other great things about this collection is if you collect coins from this period, let's say you're collecting half dimes, and they made them in Philadelphia and New Orleans and Carson City and all of these things. So there's lots of mint marks. The Indian head cent was made at Philadelphia until basically 1908, and then they made some San Francisco mini coins with that. So this is also kind of a complete collection of Indian head scents as well for this 1880 to 1909.
And you have every year.
I have every year from 1880 to 1909. The last 30 years are all right here. They're all in their own individual airtight holders. It's just a spectacular opportunity to own this authentic, original, undisrupted piece of American history. We rarely have enough of these to bring out. As a matter of fact, we'll have these in our primetime show tonight. I will sell out the balance of these.
Yeah, we don't have that. We have a few hundred.
A couple hundred of these to go around. We will sell the balance of these out in the primetime show this evening. So great opportunity for you to own, I think, one of the great and true American collectibles here at a price that coin by coin you're starting to probably approach closer to $500 is my guess.
Right.
Matter of fact, the lowest price I have here in nationally advertised catalog, $8.25.
And we average them out to $6.
Right, and we're going to go from $8.25 to $40 a coin, and we average about $6 a coin if you count the packaging.
We are also doing flex pay, so $49.99 to get home. Your item number is 424-438. Also, coming up, we have the 2017 first day of issue. It is the U.S. Mint 225th anniversary set. We only have 54 of these. It's the Denver release. $349.95 is the price.
That's left out of the entire edition.
That's the entire edition. That's how many there is left.
One other time. I have the final 55 sets. That's it.
All right, this next item is...
Is this cool?
This is so incredibly cool. So those of you who watch me for many years know that I'm a collector of, teacups, and I love porcelain china from all around the world. This is literally a treasure that was in the ocean in a ship and was in the cargo ship that was taking, so this beautiful bowl and then the coin, which is, you have to explain what this is.
Well, it's what they call a cash coin.
A cash coin.
And what it was is it functioned as cash at the time for traders or merchants. So this particular ship was headed to Java, as a matter of fact.
Oh my gosh.
The Texing was one of the big cargo ships of its age. And this particular ship, the Texing cargo ship, sank in the South China Sea in 1822. It was raised in 1999. What I have here is completely intact original porcelain Chinese bowls from 1822 in a traditional blue and white design that was rarely seen in Europe at the time. But these are intact whole bowls that you're going to see with a certificate of authenticity. These were raised from the Texing themselves. You have it in this beautiful display with a Chinese cash coin with the original porcelain bowl. This is 100% original salvaged treasure from the Texing cargo boat from 1822. There are 500 of these in existence.
So it would go from Java to Europe?
Yes, they were just in the South China Sea. And the problem was, and the reason they could never find this, because back then they would salvage these things.
Look at how cool this is.
The survivors were rescued by a British captain who was smuggling opium, so he didn't want to provide his location to the authorities.
Oh my gosh, this story gets better and better.
Right. And so because of that, they had no way to know where the ship was. They only found it
Do we know how
it
sunk?
It hit a reaf.
Oh, it hit a reef.
It hit a reef.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Maybe they were doing the opium thing and not paying attention.
Some local apocryphal talks of there was this large vessel in the bottom of the ocean, and they found it and then brought this stuff up. A lot of this treasure made its way to museums. There was several crates of these beautiful blue and white porcelain bowls. Like I said, this literally sat on the ocean floor for nearly 200 years.
200 years.
This sank 1822. This bowl sank in 1822.
How did it? Were they packed in crates?
Yeah, they're packed in crates, sure.
But still, 200 years in the ocean.
200 years under the ocean.
The fact that it's complete. I'm afraid. Like we were joking around before the show that one of the two of us are going to knock it over and break it.
Knock it over and break it because it's a limited edition of 500. $4.99.
No.
And that's what the certificate has. Yes. It's a limited edition of 500. And there's all the technical specifications. There's the bowl itself, as you can see.
Technical specifications.
And all that, and gives you a little bit of the story of the Texing treasure.
Right.
That
and
you've
this
got
is
here.
a certificate of authenticity.
I have all 500. So we have all 500 of these that are available. The amazing part about this is the price. You are getting,
This is a museum.
Look at this beautiful presentation.
Some went to museums, Mike.
Yes, and if you look at this, look, so you've got this kind of beautiful kind of a velvet puff in there that holds
custom nested.
Custom nested, yeah, look at that. So that fits very nicely in there. So you get this original, and it comes with the Chinese cash coin.
If it lasted 200 years underwater, we don't want to break it sending it to you.
Sending it to you, that's exactly right.
We're going to be super careful with the packaging.
And the thing that people have a hard time kind of getting their head around here is you have to understand this is not a recreation of the bowl.
No, that's the bowl.
that was salved from the bottom of the ocean after 200 years. This is the bowl that sat underwater in the South China Sea for 200 years. You have that bowl complete and ready to go, this blue and white porcelain bowl with the Chinese cash coin that was also part of the treasure that sank. You have the story of the Texing as you get, and this is a pretty good approximation of what the boat looked like. The masts were 100 feet tall. It was quite a large cargo ship that you're going to see right there. And you get the actual bowl, you get the actual collectible that you have. I have all 500 of these. I bought the entire deal because when they gave it to me, I said, look, I love treasure. We do lots of treasure stuff here.
Right.
And of course, the coin is what interested me originally. But then when they gave me the price, I said, they go, well, how many are you interested? I said, well, what kind of price can you give me for all 500? They go, oh, well, we'll give you this price. I said, okay, then I can do it for not only less than $100, I can do it for $89.95.
So there's no more bowls?
No more of these bowls in this with the cash coins. So
these are the only bowls that made it the 200 years.
And you have to understand, this is, you know, in
existence. These are the only
existence with the cash coin put together like this.
Oh my gosh, incredible.
I mean, you know, there were literally thousands of these on the ship at the time. Now, of course, when the ship went down, the intact bowls are a smaller portion of what was on the ship.
Right. I mean, we could send you a bag of you know, crack bowls, but that wouldn't be very collectible,
would
it?
Yeah. Well, and they
I'm just
did,
amazed
but
that these are in perfect condition.
Yeah, they're absolutely stunning. Isn't it beautiful?
I don't know what it looked like 200 years ago, but like that looks like something you would buy now. I mean, the nothing is faded on it. The design, even on the bottom, you see the writing. This is fascinating.
It's very, very cool.
I love
think it's absolutely, positively spectacular, and all of it's original. Once again, these are not reprinted, restruck, redone, or not a commemorative. This is the actual bowl from porcelain bowl from the Texing treasure ship. As you can see, the shipwreck of 1822. It's 100% original. It's 100%. It comes with the box, the packaging, the certificate, everything that you need to start your own little museum at home for less than what you can take the family to a museum for.
I know. I was going to say it's $89.95. We're even doing flex pay, so $44.98. And by the way, $5 to ship it anywhere in the country is an incredible price for a museum piece.
They're probably paying more than that, adjusted for inflation, to send these bowls back then.
Right, exactly. I was going to say. I mean, just say, all right, we're going to make sure it gets to you in perfect condition for $5. I mean, it's, you know, have you ever seen when a museum ships something with their porcelain? I've been to the British Museum and seen what they have from things, and it's like the shipping is like giant. I mean, we're doing that for $5.
Yeah,
so this is I've never presented anything like this before. And Mike and I were talking about this before the show on HSN.com. We picked it up, and they started just selling people just like, oh, what's that? Just reading the story on HSN.com.
One of our better sellers on. And so I said, we need to put this on the air and give it one opportunity. Because this is likely today will most likely be the only presentation and only opportunity. There's a certificate of authenticity that comes with all that. Like I said, 500 of these, of which I bought all of them. There they are right there.
Look how
There's
gorgeous.
a picture of the bowl, and as you can see, that's what the bowl is right there.
I mean, when I go to a museum, Mike, and I love going to museums. My mom and dad are both college professors. They took me to we always go to the museum gift shop. You can go to the museum gift shop and get a bowl they made last Tuesday for that price.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, yeah. So what you're getting here is, I mean, 200 years under the sea.
Right.
Under the sea for 200 years.
And understand
this is literally treasure.
And then and the reason it had this hole in it is people that they traded with would string these into like necklaces and beads, and that's so that you'd trade. Okay, how much of the porcelain bowls will you need? Two coins or whatever, and so they would pay for their trade goods with the coins, and then they'd use the coins to buy their trade goods.
So it was like a barter coin kind of a thing.
It's a barter coin. There's a perfect way to put it. Yeah, it's a spectacular barter coin.
Because we don't even have an equivalent like that.
No, we don't. Well, back then, I mean, you know, 1822, who's making the money? I mean, you use whatever you could for money.
Right,
money was what you had at hand, if you will.
Well, everybody's loving this, and I'm so glad you guys are ordering. The item number is 563255, and when these go, obviously we're not going to go back into the ocean to find any more. It's a buried treasure.
1822, from 1822 to your home.
Right, exactly. I don't think we've ever said that. Hey, do you have an HSN card? We are doing a special $10 off a single item purchase of $10 or more with the card at the time of approval. To get approved, go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, or you can always talk to a real live person by calling the 800 number. It's 1-800-695-1418. And of course, you can apply that $10 off to any of the items in our show today, in our HSN Vault Coin Collector. But we're going to continue on with our next item, which is the 2017 EU70 first day of issue US Mint 225th anniversary set Denver release at $349.95, and this is super limited.
This is, well, there's 936 in the entire edition. We have 54 left. Okay, so we sold almost 900. I had one prior airing of this.
So it was on one time?
It was on one time, yeah.
And you sold over 800?
Yeah, well, yeah, almost 900,
yeah.
As a matter of fact. So I got to get this. It's just not.
What can I do?
Nothing. I've just got to do this. Last time I did this, as a matter of fact, I collapsed the entire thing. I mean, I literally kicked one of the samples across the studio. But that's why we sell. That's why we sell certified coins.
Okay.
So they're safe.
They're safe.
And that's part of the problem is because I mean, it just kind of glares with these lights. The United States government, what they did is August 1st, they released a very special set. If you followed along, you understand that the United States government, we've sold many coins that are enhanced uncirculated.
Yes.
And the government has done, I think, 6 enhanced uncirculated coins in their history. Mm-hmm. 6 enhanced uncirculated coins in their history. 6 of them. They released an entire set of 10 coins. They made $225,000 for the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. They sold out in 4.5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh.
Sold the set itself in 4.5 minutes, 225,000.
Oh my gosh.
They released a small portion of those at the Denver American Numismatic Association show. About 25,000 sets were released at Denver. These are the sets that came from Denver and are noted so on the, as you can see on the label that you have right here, 225th anniversary Denver show set. And that's why we only had 936 of these, okay? And they're all graded absolutely positively perfect. Okay, they're all graded absolutely positively perfect EU70, and they're individually match numbered, as you can see. Now, these enhanced uncirculated coins are unlike any other coins that the United States government has done. So the set, very rare, 225,000. There are 10 enhanced uncirculated coins here. So you understand, of all the other enhanced uncirculated coins, like the enhanced uncirculated American Eagle from this, which is the 2013, I mean, I sell that for like $299 or $399 for one coin.
For one coin.
Okay, the other one's exceptionally rare. Now, when you look at this set, there is one enhanced uncirculated Lincoln cent in the history of the United States government. It is this coin right here. That coin by itself should be probably $349 given the popularity of the American Lincoln cent that you have. What we have got, though, is this set, and here is this enhanced uncirculated. And people always ask me, so what's this enhanced uncirculated deal that we're talking about? Literally, they released the first coin in 2013. Prior to that, we did not have the technology to do enhanced uncirculated. Because the way they do an enhanced uncirculated coin is they take a laser and they finish the die in a very specific way. So you get this coin that looks like it's kind of high relief because of the way, see, they took the laser and finished out the 1 cent part of this.
So it looks raised.
So it looks raised even though it's technically not. So it's a very technically advanced. So this is unlike any Lincoln cent that's ever been made in the history of the United States Mint in the fact that it's enhanced uncirculated. And as a matter of fact, within the Lincoln cent, this is the rarest San Francisco Lincoln cent ever made by the United States government. This is the rarest. You remember the 1909 SVDB? The rarest coin in this condition is probably 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or $50,000. This coin is rarer.
Wow.
And it's certified absolutely positively perfect. So that coin is unique. How about quarters? These are the America the Beautiful quarters. If you want the 5 rarest quarters made by the United States government basically in the last 100 years. You're looking at them right here.
Mike, these are going quickly. We're getting a hold on this, and I don't think we're going to
because we only have 49 left in this entire edition. Okay. Remember, this comes in the red oak presentation box, which is a $49.99 value.
And that's included?
Oh, yeah. You get it. Look at this beautiful. Hang on, I'm going to close this up. Look at this beautiful red oak presentation box.
Look how beautiful.
The box comes with that for $349.95. So what you're looking at, if you value this at $49.95, and we've sold thousands of them.
Then it's $300 for all the coins.
It's $30 a coin. Basically, the cost of certification for some of the rarest coins, some of the most unique coins ever made by the United States government. There are 5 enhanced uncirculated quarters ever made by the United States government. They are these 5 coins that you look at right here.
Complete.
They are these 5 coins. They're the only 5 enhanced uncirculated quarters ever made. And as you look at those, you can see what we're talking about, what you look at in terms of enhanced uncirculated. And there is the limited edition in the set of 936. This is the final quantity. So we can show how many are left, okay, if we so choose. There are 48 left in the entire edition of 936. There are 48 left in the entire edition of the 936 coins. The Kennedy half dollar. They did another Kennedy half dollar, an enhanced uncirculated. Remember in the 100th anniversary or the 50th anniversary Kennedy set? Look at that beautiful coin. So you can see where they did the enhanced uncirculated around that. That coin, I think we sold for $100.
Yeah.
Maybe it was $89.99 or $100. So this one's like $30.
Yeah, wow.
Okay. By the way, this coin's rarer than that other one. This sells for $100 or whatever dollars. Okay. Understand all of that. We had the Sacagawea golden dollar, the Native American dollar.
Yeah,
now,
I remember
of the enhanced uncirculated dollars, there are 3 other enhanced uncirculated Sacagawea golden dollars. The first one, of course, coming out in 2014.
Right.
Of course, that coin in 70 can sell for as much as, I think I saw one, it was $20,000, $19,000 or $20,000 in EU 70.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because they're very rare. That was in PCGS. So EU 70, very difficult. 2 of those years have no EU 70s in them.
None.
Okay, yeah, the EU 69 was the highest grade with that. In terms of the Jefferson nickel, it's the only Jefferson nickel in enhanced uncirculated ever done. So when you look at this, the pure rarity of each and every one of these coins from a standpoint of the denominations contained within these coins and for these coins are absolutely positively stunning. You have to understand the rarity. You have to understand the scarcity. When the United States government released this set originally, it sold out in 4.5 minutes, the original set. But they did a subset of release at the Denver ANA show. These coins came from that set as well. I've had one other airing. It was a primetime airing that we sold about 900 of the sets, give or take. And if we look at this right now and look at the quantities now remaining, we are down to about 3 dozen of these. There we go, about 40 left, as you can see. About 3 dozen of these left. I have 4 more people than that on the phone. They could still be ordering the Texting Treasure or any of the other great things that we've got here. So we're still going to give you about another minute or so, because I think it's important for you to understand. Can we take one last run through the enhanced uncirculated quarters?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I think those are crucial. I think they're the best looking coins. Now, this coin right here, for instance, okay, nobody has seen this coin yet. Okay, that's the Ellis Island quarter that's about to come out. That coin is not actually raised that you see right there. Okay, it looks that way because the way they laser finish the dies. There's a little bit of a raise, but that looks like it's high relief actually, is ultimately what it comes down to. That coin is an absolutely stunning representation of the brand new Ellis Island National Parks quarter that is about to come out, that you can see. It is unique in this, and this will be the rarest iteration of that coin by far. They will do this in silver, they'll do it in other things, but none of them will be rarer than this coin. I can make a very valid argument that that coin should be $100, given the importance and popularity of that coin. Then we go up here. And look at that. There are some of these quarters that nobody has seen yet, okay? There's the George Rogers Clark, as you can see right there, for the National Historic Area. That is rare within that particular coin and within that particular set, and absolutely crucial. Okay, we're down to about 34. I've got way more people than that on the phone at this point. And like I said, then we have the reverse uncirculated dime. We have the half. We have the... I've seen the Lincoln cent by itself individually out there in the marketplace selling for $100, $110, $120 just for this as an individual coin. This is a crucial and critical set. This is our final Denver edition that we're going to have. That we'll let you know how this goes. Like I said, only 28 of these left in the entire edition.
Stay there. Don't hang up. Stay there. We're going to keep you updated. We've got at least a dozen, so make sure you call in. But also still to come, the Okay, 2016.
I will sell these out tonight. I'm the only one that can bring you these.
Okay.
Nobody else has these.
Nobody?
Nobody on the planet.
Okay.
This is the 30th anniversary, which is a very special Silver Eagle.
Okay.
The 30th anniversary American Silver Eagle from 2016. The government makes a set called the Congratulations set. We had some this year. The 2017 Congratulations set. We sold those out, the 70s out for $700 or $800. They made $75,000 or something like that. That coin, in the 2016 Congratulations set, the government only made 5,500 of those sets. Oh. I'm sorry, 5,900. 5,900. That makes that the rarest Silver Eagle set ever made by the United States government. That coin is unique in numismatic history. Folks,
I can tell you
and it so happened because what happened is the government made those coins to order. Okay, they made the Congratulations sets to order because that's what they do, and nobody ordered them.
Really?
And that's why and then they said, okay, we're done with this. And so they just stopped selling them. All of a sudden there's like 5,900 of these sets, and that's it.
That's so rare.
So happens that I was one of the idiots that ordered them. So I had them in the warehouse.
Right.
So I had the ability to be able to present that set, to have those coins. We have got them exclusively here at this point. And when you get to those,
we're going to get those in a couple minutes.
It will be well and truly amazing.
So now we're going to talk about the 2070 Enhanced Uncirculated.
This is the Enhanced Uncirculated. This is the first day of issue.
Oh, first day of issue. Okay.
Which is exclusive. Annex first day of issue, individually numbered set is available exclusively from us here at HSN. So we had the Denver set, okay, that was that, and I don't know if, I don't think we didn't label that or couldn't label that first day of issue, of course. All right. And so then we have the regular sets that we got on that first day of issue. And I've got this, and I got to put this, because this is the way this comes, in 2 trays. Isn't this spectacular? I got to be able to put this up. So it goes kind of like this. I'm going to try to do this without knocking them over, and I don't know if I can or can't. That's the best I'm going to be able to do. They may slide across the studio here in just a second.
Right. When we do a close-up of this, I've got to hold it.
But we've got the great box for these. Now, this is the HSN exclusive set of these, okay, that we had that's first day of issue. So only here at HSN can you buy first day of issue. So we're going to go back, and what we're going to look at is, once again, that enhanced uncirculated set that I was talking about. You gotta be careful. You get any taller than that, they're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm holding them.
You gotta hold them.
I'm holding,
well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Excuse me. So what you've got here is, once again, the enhanced uncirculated set. I was just talking about that. We had the Denver issue set that was issued at the Denver.
Right.
That just sold out. I'm pretty sure we might have 2 or 3 or 5 sets left. I don't know. 936 in a single airing. I will air these in prime time tonight. I will
Have these been on air yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is the absolute, complete, total, and utter debut.
Ooh, exciting.
Of this, isn't this fantastic? 1,092 sets for worldwide distribution. Every one of them available exclusively from us here at HSN. Look at this. Look at this.
And they're all in perfect condition.
They're all in perfect condition. All perfect EU 70 that you're going to see here. Done for the enhanced uncirculated 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. They were able to do that. Isn't that beautiful? The one I think people are overlooking is look at how they did the nickel. They really went in there and they highlighted particularly this area, and then look at the reverse. It has this spectacular matte finish that you're looking at in there with this set. And the other key to this is they're all graded absolutely, positively perfect. The Mint only made 225,000 sets. And like I said, sold out in 4.5 minutes when they were released on August the 1st. I know I was online trying to buy them. I was trying to get my set in. Boom. Not there. Not available. Not one of those sets. So what I have got here is that very first day of issue. And that becomes important, okay? That becomes very important. It adds additional collectability, to my mind, to the set itself, to have the first day of issue, because that is exclusive to us here at HSN. And I want to explain what that means. The United States government, okay, when they release a coin set, to be what we have here, we have our incredible first day of issue. And I pioneered first day of issue almost 20 years ago now. I was the very first person to do it. I was the very first person to sell it. And what you have is this additional designator of value that we don't charge any extra for. Other people, you say, first day of issue, you pay 20% or 30% or 50% or 80% more. This is our price, and you get the first day of issue. And that's why I've been selling this here at HSN for 15 years. Right. It is the only place that you can get it. The other thing that we do unique to this, that Annex does unique to this, and while I love PCGS and NGC coins, and you see those out there all the time, and we collect them, I collect them, and I've sold them in the past, is that they don't number the coins. They've never numbered their first day of issues or however they do any of those. The Annex coins are numbered. Not only are they numbered, they are individually match numbered, so that each and every set exists as a numbered set with each coin with matching serial numbers, and you know exactly how many of each and every one of these coins are in existence. Then you take the rarity of the coin itself. Look, there's only 225,000. There's only 225,000 of each one of these. And if you look at regular issue coins, okay, so you're looking at uncirculated coins, and these are enhanced uncirculated. So if you look at enhanced uncirculated coins, if you want the rarest 5 uncirculated Washington quarters, they're these coins right here. They're the 5 quarters right here. If you want the rarest uncirculated Lincoln cent, you're looking at this coin right here. If you want the rarest Jefferson nickel uncirculated, it's this coin right here. If you want the rarest Roosevelt dime uncirculated, this would be the second rarest one, because they had another enhanced uncirculated one in the March of Dimes set that I think we sell for about $149 or $199. Oh. Then you have this coin.
We're doing
if you
a nice
want the rarest uncirculated Kennedy $half, you're looking at this coin right here. If you want the rarest of the Sacagawea golden dollars that you have right here. This is actually the 4th rarest of the Native American dollars, because they've done other enhanced uncirculated. The key is, it is rarity on an unprecedented scale. And as a whole, it is the only enhanced uncirculated set that the government has ever released. Understand, every set prior to this, every enhanced uncirculated coin prior to this was 1 coin out of a set. So they did the March of Dimes set, only the dime was enhanced uncirculated, okay? They did the 2013 San Francisco set, only 1 of the coins, the Silver Eagle, was enhanced uncirculated. When they did the Kennedy $half set, they did a 4-coin set, only 1 of them was enhanced uncirculated. This set is complete and total, 100% enhanced uncirculated, 100% match numbered, 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. I love it. I think it will be one of the true, and understand, we're very close to the event. In other words, the sellout was within the last couple of weeks. And so as it's fresh like this, oftentimes people, even though it's sold out in 4.5 minutes, because it was so recently available, I think people underestimate the rarity, the collectability, the desirability of a set like this. And when you look at the totality of the rarity within a set like this, I think you begin to understand the numismatic significance of this set. And I hope you add this to your collection so that you can continue to own that numismatic exclusivity for all of these years. And of course, this set. I haven't seen that
case before either with anything else.
No, this is a brand new case we did just for this.
I'd love to show everybody that.
So what it does is it holds like this. So this is a beautiful, look at this fantastic box right here. See this?
Like a eagle insignia or something?
Eagle insignia. And as you open this up, okay, it has 2 things. So, but you can put them like this. See, so you can see all 10 coins contained within that. So we put it like this, so it's a little easier for me to hold, so that you can do all 10 coins individually stored, individually packaged, and individually available. Isn't that fantastic? I love that.
Yeah, I love it when you do kind of like, I think the presentation of the coins, because when people come over to your house and you're like, oh yeah, I got to show you my new coins. It's like this whole experience.
Right, and the interesting part is so often is when we sell that here, Okay, when we sell this here, when we include the packaging, that's just kind of what we do.
Right.
Understand one of the biggest things that we sell here, particularly on hsn.com, is the packaging.
Right. Oh, I know.
People go out and literally, unfortunately, spend more for the coins and then have to come buy the packaging from us because they send them their coins in like a sandwich bag, not even the good ones. I mean, the ones that you flip over, like the ones I used to get my sandwiches when I went to school.
You do a twisty tie on it.
Yeah, you have to do a little twisty tie on it. It's amazing the way people will send you coins and what they leave you to your own devices to display your coins. With this, you don't have to worry about that. Beautiful, safe, secure presentation for each and every set that goes out the door.
Yeah, and you know, we've got this here for the very first time. It is brand new. No, you guys are the first ones who are ever seeing it at $349.95. So the item number to order is 577365. You know, I always like to mention this during our show. We're kind of at the halfway point. When you buy coins, know where you're buying them from. Mike has been here at HSN for decades, and honestly, in television, even longer than here at HSN. So 30 years, and you know, you really are a trusted source. By the way, we only have 10 left. That's 1010 out of the, what was it, 936 that was the original? 936, we have 10 left. The item number is 577371. If you want to be one of those 10 people that are going to get in on this, and you do get that, of course, Red Oak presentation box. But here's the coin that Mike won't let me touch. This is the 2016 PR70 perfect condition. It's the West Point Mint. Congratulations Silver Eagle dollar coin. This is actually the first congratulations Silver Eagle I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, we had one earlier. We sold it 2017. We had the congratulations set. I'd love to show it to you. It lasted about 6 minutes. I think when we sold it out, they did 75,000 of those. They sold out instantaneously.
Oh my gosh.
From the United States Mint. As you can see, certified from the congratulations set that you're going to have right here, PR70 2016. I'm going to talk about the Eagle. I'm going to spend a little bit of time here. This is a significant coin. This is quite literally, by certification designation, the rarest Silver Eagle, in essence, ever done by the United States Mint. I mean, this is the rarest, this is it right here. Right. The 2016 30th anniversary American Silver Eagle from the congratulations set is the rarest Silver Eagle ever made by the United States government. That includes the 1995 W. That includes the 1995 W made by the United States government. The last time I had that here, it was $29,000 in this condition. That includes the $29,000. $29,000. That includes the 2015 Philadelphia minted American Silver Eagle. And if we have that on HSN, on hsn.com, 2015 P Mint Silver Eagle, okay? You look on that on HSN. We sell that, I think it's $3,000. I think it's $3,000. The 2015 P Mint State 70 American Silver Eagle. And when I talk about this in terms of rarity, I'm talking about proof, I'm talking about Mint State, I'm talking about any way you want to talk about the American Silver Eagle. They made 5,900 of these. They made 5,900 of these congratulations sets with this. Now, there it is, my mistake, not 3,000, it's $4,599. They made 79,000 of those. In Mint State 70, we've sold many of those at $4,599.95, $49.99.95. This coin, 10 times rarer. This coin in NX, as you see right here, nobody else can sell you this coin but me. I had several hundred, I owned 20% of all the sets in existence. 20%. I didn't know that at the time because the United States government was selling, they sold out the 2017 instantaneously. The 2016 was sitting around, everybody kind of sent them all back, and all of a sudden the government stopped selling them and released the mintage of 5,900. 5,900. So not only do you get one of the 5,900 Eagles, but you get it certified absolutely, positively perfect. Absolutely, positively perfect. And so this is the most significant Silver Eagle, in my opinion, ever released by the United States government. Like I said, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here. Now let's understand the eagle that it is, which I think it makes it even more significant, more desirable, and even more valuable. If you look at this right here, on the edge, right there, the United States government last year was the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. Traditionally, the United States government releases a set. They did a 10th anniversary set, a 20th anniversary set, a 25th anniversary set. You assumed they were going to do a 30th anniversary set. They did not. They took the satin finish and proof Silver Eagle by the United States government and labeled them 30th anniversary on the edge. They had never done that before and may well never do it again. They have never done it before, and they may well never do it again. So the eagle itself is significant. And even the regular issue one of these coins, even the regular issue of this coin is the rarest proof silver eagle made at the West Point Mint, the rare other than the 1995 W. But now you take this, and the government did this congratulations set, this special set of coins from 2016. Now, I think they had authorized 200 or 225,000, which would have made it a collectible and desirable coin in its own right, in almost any right, in any way, in any shape, in any form that you would believe this to be collectible. But they did, as they often do, make them to order, okay? And they only made 5,900, I think it was 5,955.
Does that mean that they wait for people to order it and then they make as many orders as they have? They make so many up, and then what happens is people return some of them, the dealers that bought them return them, and then they just destroy them. They literally just destroy them. And so when they released these congratulations sets, nobody really necessarily bought them, and then all of a sudden, within the last several months, they just stopped making them. And they stopped selling them, destroyed all the existing ones, and said, by the by, we made 5,900 of these. We made 5,900 of these. All of a sudden, overnight, creating the single rarest American silver eagle ever made by the United States government when certified from the congratulations set that you see right here. And that is the key to this. Is the 30th anniversary silver eagle from the congratulations set. I understand $1,499, but the price on these things increased 1,500% basically overnight, because everybody realized the incredible, phenomenal, and unbelievable rarity of this coin. So it now supplants the 1995 W American Silver Eagle. There were 31,000 of those made. That was basically by variation the rarest silver eagle up until this point. Up until they released that's not a little bit rarer.
No, it's 31,000 coins they made.
Right.
They made less than 6,000 of these. They made less than 6,000.
That's more than a third rarer.
That's yes, it's almost 5 times rarer, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, it's over 5 times rarer. That coin in this condition, the last 1995 W, which held the title as the rarest American silver eagle ever made by the United States government, that coin, the last time I sold this here at HSN was $29,000. Was $29,000. That's why this is my very first and likely only presentation of the congratulations set proof American Silver Eagles from 2016. So not only is it a 30th anniversary coin, not only is it a 30th anniversary coin, but it also, as a 30th anniversary coin, is from the congratulations set, and those two things put together make it literally the rarest American silver eagle ever produced and ever released by the United States government. It truly, ultimately makes it the key coin in the entire American Silver Eagle series. Now, if you're looking to get this coin in an annex version, as you see right here, I am the sole purveyor of that. Okay, NX has not received any other congratulations sets for certification at this point. And as you have this right here, I happen to have bought these sets. I happen to have owned basically 20% of all of the sets in existence.
That's amazing.
Okay, 20% because we sell these and I had the 2017 congratulations coin.
Right.
Which they made 75,000 of. From this year, the Proof Silver Eagle from the congratulations set, which sold out instantly. And I think we sold that coin for the better part of $400 or $500, and it lasted a single airing. They made 75,000.
And this one they made how many?
It's less than 6,000.
Less than 6,000.
5,955. 5,955.
This coin really has everything that you've taught me over the many years because it's got the annex. Let me see if I got an A on my paper. So it's got perfect condition, which is a 70. It's got the rarity, which is the rarest. It just won the award for the rarest of the silver eagle. Not by a little, but by a lot.
Almost exponentially, not quite, but nearly exponentially rarer than the next rarest American silver eagle, which is a $30,000 coin.
And the other thing is, the only place you can get it is right here.
Is right here.
So these are all the things that you've talked to me about, you know, condition and, you know, all those things.
Rarity, collectability, desirability.
This is everything.
This is all of it. Now, here's the issue with this. Almost nobody knows about it.
Well, I was going to say that. Unless you're watching television right now.
Unless you're watching us right here, right now.
Right. I was going to say, us in this room right now, you're not going to know about it because, you know, this is pretty crazy because I feel like we're sort of like, you know, coin collectors watch your show.
And I'll throw my own self under the bus. Okay. We had bought, like I said, I own 20% of all the sets. Okay. So I owned 1,000 sets.
Yeah.
Okay. We had 1,000 sets. I just assumed they were the regular congratulations. I mean, you know, for the United States government, I think they were close to $100 or something like that. And so we've always sold the Congratulations Eagles. It's a special set put out by the United States government every year. They usually put a Proof Silver Eagle in it.
Right.
And now the 2017, they put a special S-Mint coin in there. Okay. So that was very cool. And so we bought those and sold those instantaneously. Okay. And everybody heard about those.
Right. Oh, yeah.
This coin, however, all of a sudden I look at it and I said, I got 1,000 of these, I got to do this. So I start looking around and all of a sudden I looked at it and I came back to it. And after I come back to it, I realized what happened. When I came back to it, I realized the price had gone up almost 20 times. And I'm going, what happened to this? And then I looked and saw that the Mint released the mintage figures.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, they stopped selling it. They destroyed the remaining sets and said, by the way, there's 5,955 of these in existence. 5,900 sets in existence. That's all that there is. Overnight, instantaneously, just like that, they create the rarest American silver eagle that had ever been done. Now, the vast majority of collectors don't know that this has even happened. The vast majority of collectors don't even know that this has happened. The vast majority of collectors don't even know that this coin exists.
You would have to be reading the press releases from the mints on a constant basis.
They don't even, that's not even a press release item.
You have to like dig it?
That's a bookkeeping item.
Oh my gosh.
You have to go to like special places to even find that
Is that like the, Information Act?
Yeah, you got it. No, it's not a Freedom of Information Act. They released that, but nobody even pays much attention.
Because they just assume
like me,
another 75,000, another 75,000,
or the year
like
before this,
under 6,000. You're like, wait, what?
They did 160,000.
Like if this was a party and there was a record on, it would go.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Or if it was a movie, it would have sound effects right now.
Exactly.
Hold the presses. That kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what you have here.
What was that moment like for you, Mike, when you first realized that?
Well, it required a significant amount more research. And for us to make sure that this was absolutely the case. And it came out that it was absolutely, positively, categorically the case that this is the rarest silver eagle ever made by the United States government by set designation with the congratulations. Okay, it's much like the 2017 congratulations. They released an S-Mint Silver Eagle instead of a West Point Mint Silver Eagle. Well, they're releasing that S-Mint Silver Eagle in another set later in the year.
Yeah.
They're going to end up making, I don't know, probably 225 or 250,000 of that special S-Mint coin, just like a reverse proof or something like that. And it'll sell for $500, $300 to $1,000.
Right.
But this coin transcends all of that. Okay. Because there were only 5,900 of the 2016 congratulations sets. Now, on top of that, It's a 30th anniversary Silver Eagle. So the Silver Eagle itself is unique by the edge lettering that goes on the coin anyway. So you've got an absolutely spectacularly unique coin because it's the only proof American Silver Eagle with the edge lettering. They only did the edge lettering for the 30th. It's not on that 10th anniversary coin. That was literally the rarest American Silver Eagle prior to this one. Does not say 10th anniversary on the coin. It's only the designation by being in the 10th anniversary
So not
set.
only is this rarer, 5 times rarer,
yes.
it also has an extra feature to it that
yes.
adds to its collectability.
That's right. So now you have, just on the virtue of its absolute and abject rareness, okay?
Yeah.
The absolute and abject rareness of this coin, $1,490. And understand, this is the first and the only and the lowest price this will ever be sold at.
Oh, yeah, this isn't going down.
There is a tiny, itty-bitty, finite quantity of these. So I owned 1,000 sets, okay? I end up with less than a quarter of them actually graded perfect. So of the 5,900 coins in existence, I'm assuming there will end up being less than 1,000 coins certified perfect 70.
Oh my goodness.
So now you have not only abject rarity of the mintage itself, but now you have what we call the conditional rarity.
The rarity of the percentage
the rarity by the fact that it's mint state 70.
Yeah.
Or proof 70.
Yeah.
Right?
So the percentage of that small circulation number that it's perfect
is even lower.
It's even lower.
So so when you talk about, and then you have it in the annex holder, which only I'm able to sell. So you literally have, often you have people, the rarest of the rarest of the rare.
Oh, look at you.
Okay? So, I mean, when you look at that and then look at your numismatic opportunity, that you can see really, truly, ultimately what this coin is. And as it catches on, if you will, okay, as it catches on, people will begin to understand, I must have this coin. Because I remember when the 10th anniversary coin came out.
I actually think I'm seeing people buy more than one.
There's no doubt.
Yeah,
I have absolutely positively
I know collectors
no doubt that
watch
there
your
can
show.
be, well, there may well be dealer buying this because you can't get it anywhere else.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this, the annex, as you can see the annex that you have right here. And so to be able to get this, okay, and I can tell you right now, once this sells out, this is the wholesale price. Nobody else can offer you, in essence, this coin. And so people will do what they will with these.
Yeah,
it's
secondary
funny,
market.
I oftentimes see people buy our exclusive products and sell them elsewhere for more money. There's people that do that on a regular basis.
Oh my goodness.
I think there's people that have businesses where that's literally their business, is to buy our exclusive coin products and sell them for more money elsewhere. To which I say, God bless America.
Capitalism.
That's right. You know, that's the way things work. But this is our deal. This is now your deal. This is now your opportunity. Now, I will sell this in the prime time tonight. I will sell this in our prime time show tonight. I have a sneaking suspicion it may well be the final and only primetime presentation.
Yeah, I was just going to ask
because
you if it was
understand,
gonna be
this
that
coin is
airing.
not replaceable for me.
Right, you can't get more.
Well, let's say, I could technically go find some sets in the marketplace. So the 2016 Congratulations set, uncertified and ungraded, in the marketplace today is somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 to $700 to get the set. It may, and who knows what you get out of that, okay?
Right.
So $500 to $700 for the 2016 Congratulations set. Now, within that, of course, you want the rarest set. You want the 70 in that. Like I said, go try to find a 2016 Congratulations set. If you can buy one for less than $500, I insist that you do it right now. It's I think, one of the great numismatic bargains. I don't think you can. I think probably more like $700, perhaps even $1,000 is closer to the number. Uncertified and ungraded, but you don't have to worry about that. I'm giving you a coin that's perfect. Keep in mind, I know, having graded the largest segment of these in existence,
this is a great price.
It ends up being an absolutely spectacular price.
Yeah, because I was going to say, so if it's ungraded is that price, then this should be like, I mean, from what I've learned from you over the years, this is like unbelievable. I mean, this is...
And I can absolutely positively guarantee you, okay, that the grading percentage on these is way less than 50%.
Yeah.
It's much closer to 30%.
Oh my
so
goodness.
if you buy, to get one of these 70s, so you have to go buy 3 uncertified sets, that's gonna run you the better part of $2,000 plus, okay? $2,000 plus. Then what do you do with the 69? Now understand, those are value. So you go back to the 1995, okay? You go back to that 1995 coin I was talking about, right?
Right.
In a PR 69, that is still a $7,000 coin. The 70's 30 grand. Okay, the next rarest American Silver Eagle is the 2015 Philadelphia minted American Silver Eagle. Can we show that? I have some of those in Mint State 70. We have sold a significant quantity of these. Can we show that real quick? Do we have enough time to show that on hsn.com? The 2015 Philadelphia minted, there it is right there at $4,599.95. By the way, the first one of those coins that I sold when I originally had those was $2,000, then $3,000, then $4,000,
oh my gosh.
now $4,600. They made $79,000 of that coin.
79,000. They made less than 6,000 of this.
They made less than 6,000 of this.
Run, do not walk.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly
That's what we
right.
say in the business.
That's exactly right. And perhaps we can show you right now as we're going to. We have over 2 dozen of these sold here.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You have to understand, this is 2:55 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I love that.
Now understand, when I sell this tonight at 8 p.m.
Right.
Okay.
And we're in 100 million homes.
And we're in 100 million homes at
Yeah.
8 p.m. The coins that are left, which are under 200. Remember, I had 20% of all of them.
Right. If we sell
Okay,
this
I've got under
now,
200 left. These will absolutely, positively, I think, fly out of here in the primetime show. This is quite likely your only opportunity to be able to own these coins as you see it right here. I think it's unique. I think it's spectacular. I know it's rarity. Understand, trust my numismatic sleuthing.
Do you know what might happen? You might sell out of these before the primetime show.
I could if people...
Because people are watching right now and they're hearing what it is. You see what I mean? It's possible.
And you know, we see how many people are calling in.
Right.
And there's more people calling in than what we have kind of the sales for. I know people are looking at this. I know you're out there doing your research. That's fine. Please do that.
Right, exactly.
You will understand, like I said, my ability to do the numismatic sleuthing, my methodology in the research of this coin, which I can thank Dr. Flynn for at Texas Tech University. I got a B in his methodology class.
Okay.
When
I didn't know where you were going with that.
In graduate school. I mean, I know how to research stuff.
Yeah.
He's hard. He was a hard guy.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay? I know my facts on this. I know this is the rarest coin. I know the market dictates this. I know what the opportunity is, and I know what your opportunity is. Folks, I've been here for 15 years. I haven't read you led you wrong yet, and I'm not on this coin right here. I think this is a spectacular and amazing numismatic opportunity.
All right. Well, we are, everybody's agreeing with you. So 5,
By the
7,
way,
8,
2 of
9,
them
1,
are
4.
in my personal collection. I kept
really?
2 of these coins.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So, guys, we are going to do maybe one more in this hour. We got about 4 more minutes to do the 2017 PR70 Annex First Day of Issue Limited Edition 36 of the Dicam $100 Platinum Eagle.
Pure platinum coin, by the way. The government just sold out the platinum coin. All of a sudden, just like that, its rarity is...
This is pure platinum?
Pure platinum.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that. I'm seeing all sorts of things in this show.
That's a $100 coin right there, folks. That is absolutely pure, stunning, amazing platinum. You're looking at it right there. First day of issue, 2017, the proof platinum coin. 36 in the limited edition, all available exclusively from us here at HSN.
Is it harder to get perfect condition when you're using platinum?
You know, it depends year by year. Some years are good, some years are bad. This year is kind of in the middle, in all honesty. It's not the hardest year, it's not the easiest year. But what I can tell you is, since it's already sold out from the United States Mint, the mintage, and I think we're waiting on final mintage figures, it's gonna be minuscule. Maybe 10,000 coins, maybe. Somewhere right around that. I'll find the, once again, I'm waiting to get the final numbers on these. But once again, 1 ounce pure platinum.
Oh my gosh.
1 ounce pure platinum, the only pure platinum coin ever made by the United States government. They've only been making these since 1997, I think was the first year of these. So this would be the 20th anniversary, as a matter of fact, of the platinum coins that we're going to see. So this 20th anniversary, they don't do any special anniversary first day of issue, exclusive to us. 36 individually numbered coins. You can't buy buy anyplace else. How about Lady Liberty that you see right there? The Liberty $100 face value, folks. Of course, an ounce of platinum's way more than $100, so.
I know, that's so fascinating.
Yeah, as you can see, 99955 platinum, 1 ounce. There's the West Point mint mark for the Proof American Platinum Eagle that you're going to have right there. Great collectible. Year in, year out, it is one of the, if not the rarest coin put out every year by the United States government. 2017, I believe that will hold. This will be the rarest coin that the government puts out for 2017. That Eagle we just sold, remember, was 2016.
Yep, I noticed that.
2016. If you go back and look at Proof Platinum Eagles from a historic perspective, you can see that these sellout editions of these Platinum Eagles bring significant money in the marketplace.
I love the artistry and the detail with the decant. I mean,
Platinum
it's gorgeous.
strikes up real nice.
Yeah, I was going to say there's sort of like a depth of field to this that you see with the platinum. And also, platinum is one of the most highly reflective metals. So the shine is more where you're seeing that mirror kind of, and it's more highly reflective. And I know that from all my jewelry business. 20
feet away, I can usually get the red light to go in there. I can't quite do it right there. But I can literally, in platinum, I can get the red light to shine.
Oh, from the camera.
And I get the reflection. There's a red light that tells us which camera's on. I can